Do you want to learn how to build an EDH deck or commander deck? Then this is the video for you. I'm really going to be focusing on the command zones template and how I think it could change or keep the same. But before we go any farther, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Okay, now on with the video. The template is as follows. Mana ramp at 10, card draw at 10, single target removal at 5, and board wipes at 5. Now this is a third of our deck because we have 100 cards, of course 99 being in our actual deck. So let's talk about mana ramp. Do I think mana ramp should be 10 slots in our EDH deck? The answer is yes. Now we all know the color green is the best at ramp, and we can use cards like Rampant Growth, Kodama's Reach, Cultivate, Harrow. I could go on. But not all decks we play have green in them, so what do we do for ramp? Well, there's a few solutions. We can play more lands. Yes, this will take up more slots, but we'll be able to play our spells and not feel horrible while playing a game with our friends. Or we can get artifacts to help us with ramp, such as Wayfarer's Bauble, Burnished Heart, Sword of the Animist, Expedition Map. Again, there's so many artifacts that can help if you don't have green in your color identity. And if you want to get better clarification over color identity, you can watch my video on how to play EDH, where I cover that subject. Next up is card draw. Should it take up 10 slots in your deck? The answer is yes again. In fact, I think card draw is the most important part of your deck. You can draw answers you didn't have before or ramp you needed. Now, blue specializes in drawing cards, so what if you don't play the color blue? Again, artifacts can be there to help you out, such as Skull Clamp, Vanquisher's Banner, Hedron Archive, and Mind Stone. Now, some of those options are only a one-time use, so let's put some color into our options. We have Lifecrafter's Bestiary, Mentor of the Meek, Phyrexian Arena, Duretti Scrap Savant, and Beast Whisperer. So no, you do not need blue to be able to draw cards outside of your normal draw step. And having 10 or even 15 card draw slots is very helpful and makes it a lot of fun. Do I think single target removal should be 5 card slots? The answer is yes. Single target removal is not just destroying or exiling one of our opponent's creatures or enchantments. We're also talking about counter spells or returning things to our opponent's hands. A few removal spells are Swords to Plowshares, Counterspell, Hero's Downfall, Chaos Warp, and Beast Within. You see that each color has a way to take care of threats our opponents may have. Just some may be way simpler than others, or the others can cause bigger threats to come out. Do I think board wipes should take up 5 slots? The answer I will say is no. Now you're probably asking, why is this? Well, I think as long as you have 10 slots total for removal/board wipes, your deck can still perform well. Some board wipe ideas are Wrath of God, Cyclonic Rift, Damnation, Blasphemous Act, and Bane of Progress. Now, green is a bit weird on board wipes. It doesn't really have any way to destroy multiple creatures, but it hates artifacts and enchantments. More into the color of green, but it is a color that represents nature and it wants to keep it that way. The command zone also brings up that your land should be a third of your deck, that being 33 to 38 cards being lands. I absolutely agree with this. My deck usually has at least 37 lands, but of course this can vary by how much ramp or artifacts you have to help you with all of that. There's a lot of probability that goes into deck building, but for now I really recommend at least 36 lands for your deck. And the rest of your cards should be the theme of the deck. And what do I mean by theme? Your deck could be a theft deck where you steal creatures and other permanents of your opponents, and that's what you would want to focus on. And make sure it's close to 30% of your deck. In my case, when I was still learning how to build EDH decks, I would put any card that fit the color identity of the deck and it was just an awesome card. But the downfall is there is no synergy, and that is very important in any Magic deck. So committing to a theme can be hard, but it will be well worth it in the end. So that was how to build an EDH/Commander deck. If you thought this was helpful or you liked the video, please leave a comment and hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more of this content, please subscribe. Again, I'll leave up the basic deck stats for all of us. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.